A child's smile is puzzling.
There's a spark in his grin that dances and jumps from his cheeks, pulling at the corners of his mouth, erasing every dark shadow with its innocence.
Something beautiful in the way he picks up puzzle pieces and appraises them like the treasures they are. His smile, stunning and contagious in its scarcity.
Like his world is a checkerboard, he skips diagonally to conclusions, jumping over blinding waves of the spectrum.
Brilliant in his intensity.
Exhausting in his enthusiasm.
And human. He is human.
3 years ago, Glenn Freeney had the smile drawn from his body like a cartoon. He choked with her belt, cradling his weak neck. His mother watched him die at the age of 11 with love in the fingertips, but blood under her nails. The court ruled it merciful murder.
Yvonne Freeney killed her autistic son and walked free the day after her trial. Like trial and error, she searched for the right time to end the tragedy she called his life, because this is not the child she pictured herself raising.
The world we stitch together expects parents to construct the perfect family unit piece by piece, with family photos hanging picturesque jigsaw together over a staircase.
But as if a dream was shattered, the midwife hands them the puzzle piece that will never fit. A mother's reality spread incomplete across the living room floor as she tries to decide which pieces of her dreams to cling to.
The idea of report cards on fridges leave the hollow image of medical bills scattered across the kitchen counter.
A Saturday soccer game replaced by early intervention.
A parent's perfect expectations blown away into some unreachable corner, so in the most erratic of moments they fail to realize a diagnosis is not a death sentence.
The blood on your hands will not fade because you think you were merciful, like your child could only find a life in death.
You may scream to God for the child that was never born, but do not mourn for the one you were gifted, because he is alive.
As a parent, it is your responsibility to mold yourself so you conform to them. Become the corner pieces that stand guard at the borders. You did not lose your child to autism. You lost your child to your own expectations.
So when Yvonne Freeney printed an expiration date for his son, the court felt responsible to recast this woman's broken dreams. Felt that a mother who never had the option of squeezing her son into the perfect place could only be a victim.
When Yvonne Freeney took her son out of the picture,
the court ruled that killing a person with autism was less than murder, just like Angelica Ariema.
20 years old, drowned by her mother who first tried to electrocute her. Joanna Ariema only served 3 years in prison. 3 years. In my home state, that's the same sentence as animal abuse.
Ajit Singh forced to drink bleach, 7 years served.
Tracy Latimer gassed by her father, 6 years served.
Daniel Lubner burned alive, 5 years served.
Gabriel Brett asphyxiated, 4 years served.
Pierre Pascu,
3 years.
Scarlett Chin,
2 years.
Charles Blaze,
1 year.
Ryland
No
Rochester,
time served. Johnny Churchy, Chad Jackson, Zara Baker, Jude Mira. There are too many stories of loss, too many puzzle pieces for us to connect in 3.5 minutes.
We all need to stop searching for symmetrical lines within spectrums and admire the way that each light bends differently.
Disregard the completed image on the front of the box and instead learn to find the beauty in what is in front of you.
The song in their eyes,
The voice in their breath.
the love in their soul, and unlock it.
Like a puzzle piece that will never fit, but has always been complete on its own.